News, y'all. Shannon Sharpe has been fired from ESPN after settling his R-word lawsuit from the Onlyfans model. It was a $50 million lawsuit. Her lawyer was Tony Busby, where she pretty much accused Shannon Sharpe of R-wording her, man. So this is what TMZ had to say. Shannon Sharpe's days at ESPN are over. The network has cut ties with the Professional Football Hall of Famer less than 2 weeks after settling his R-word lawsuit, TMZ Sports has confirmed. News of the split just dropped minutes ago, with The Athletic reporting ESPN sparked the split. It's a massive decision. 57-year-old Shannon Sharpe was a staple on First Take after leaving FS1 in 2023, but has not appeared on the airwaves after a woman made serious sexual assault allegations against him in April. Sharpe adamantly denied any wrongdoing, claiming he had nothing more than a rough yet entirely consensual relationship with his accuser, and the filing was a shakedown. Sharpe ended up settling with the woman for an undisclosed amount, with her attorney Tony Busby saying all matters have now been addressed satisfactorily and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudges. Shannon Sharpe, you fucked up, bro. You fucked up because when this lawsuit first dropped, you recorded yourself saying that this was 100% consensual. You said that this was a shakedown. And we believed you because Tony Busby, this guy had like 30 people accusing Diddy, of some heinous things, and all of those lawsuits were dropped because it turned out to be cap, right? So I was believing Shannon Sharpe, but the fact that you settled and you paid this girl millions of dollars, and she even came out and said that she's now retired from OnlyFans. Like, she was paid so much money that she doesn't have to do OnlyFans anymore. So I don't blame ESPN for firing Shannon Sharpe, because if you were as innocent as you claim to be, you shouldn't have paid anything, bro. You should have proven in the court of law that you were innocent, that this was 100% consensual, and you did the same thing that Diddy did, right? Like, Cassie pretty much threatened to sue Diddy. Diddy was going to give her a certain amount. She wanted more. Diddy was not willing to pay more, so then she ended up coming to TMZ and dropping the news, accusing him of sex trafficking. And then he ended up paying Cassie, I think it was how much, $30 million, something crazy. And then from there, a whole bunch of other lawsuits came, and then he ended up getting investigated by the feds, and we all know what happened after that. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I totally understand why ESPN fired him, because Shannon Sharpe lied, bro. Like, you lied to the world, you said you were innocent, and you settled. You probably paid this girl anywhere from, because she was suing for 50 million. So he probably settled for like 50, I would say anywhere from 15 to 20 million is what he probably paid her, which is insane. It could have been less than that, but long story short, she got paid millions. That's what we do know for a fact, but on the bright side, man, Shannon Sharpe still has, I said Shannon Stark, I'm thinking of Iron Man. Shannon Sharpe still has Club Shay Shay, which is still doing very well. He still has Nightcap with Ocho Cinco. The funny thing about all of this is Ocho Cinco is actually working for ESPN now, bro. So it's like Ocho Cinco pretty much took his spot. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up, taking the spot that he had on First Take. But yeah, man, this isn't a good look, man. And it just goes to show, man, like, I don't get why Shannon Sharpe at his age was dealing with a woman that young, like, let's be honest, the only reason why she even slept with Shannon Sharpe is because he's famous, right? You're famous for your podcast, you're a Hall of Famer football player, you've won Super Bowls, you got money, but she was young enough to be his daughter, bro. Like, Shannon Sharpe, you're 57. This woman, I think, was like 20 years old or something like that, 19, 20, or 21. She was extremely young. And you did this to yourself, bro. Her being, white makes it even worse. You understand what I'm saying? And I say that because she's Hispanic, but she's white Hispanic. But if she accuses you of something, people are automatically going to think that you're guilty because you're black, you're muscular, you're a former football player, right? If she accuses you of the worst thing possible, we live in a society where people are automatically going to believe it because she's a woman. And plus the fact that you're old enough to be her grandpa or her father, and you're having sex with her, that makes it look even worse, man. So this was just this was a bad decision from Shannon Sharpe, man. This just goes to show, man, when you become successful and you get money, man, you got to be very careful with how you move. You got to be careful with, you know, who you choose to sleep with, man. Like Shannon Sharpe, like, you out here sleeping with an OnlyFans model, bro, that's like fresh out of high school, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? 20 years old, bro. Like, what was you thinking? You know? Like, what were you thinking, bro? And then it's like, if you listen to the conversations that they was having, like Shannon Sharpe was being mad weird on the phone talking about, oh, when I see you, I'm going to choke you. Like, what the fuck? Like, bruh. like you gotta know that she's gonna be recording the phone calls. Like, guys, you guys know this, right? I got an iPhone. Anybody that has an iPhone, you know that you can record phone calls now. When you call somebody, there's like a little circle at the top of the screen. All you gotta do, sometimes I hit the button with my face and it records the phone call. So that's probably what she was doing. She probably was just recording all of your phone calls that you guys had with each other because she was planning this from the start. I'm pretty sure when you first met her in the gym, because Shannon Sharpe apparently met this girl in the gym working out. I'm pretty sure when you first approached her, she probably wasn't even really feeling you like that until maybe somebody that she knows or maybe somebody in the gym was like, what up, Shannon Sharpe? And she's like, oh shit, this nigga, he got money, you know what I'm saying? He famous type shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, she went after the bag, man. You know, that's the world that we live in, man, you know? So I think Shannon Sharpe definitely will learn from this, man. And, you know, hopefully other people out there won't make this same mistake because we've seen too many people in this position make mistakes like this. I thought he was going to end up coming back to ESPN. I'm not going to lie. I remember when he first left FS1 after him and Skip Bayless had that argument. Stephen A. Smith went out of his way to, you know, get Shannon Sharpe on the show. And I don't even think that lasted for a full 2 years, man. I think that's sad, man. So, but, you know, this gives Shannon Sharpe more time to focus on his Club Shay Shay and his Nightcap show, which is extremely huge platforms, man. And he's still going to be getting to the bag at the end of the day. So let me know what you guys think about this, man. Shannon Sharpe has officially been fired from ESPN after settling his lawsuit that was up to $50 million. He settled after claiming he was innocent, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment. I'm out.